Hi everyone and welcome back at BT4Y Tv. We have another special show today as we have several games that will be played both in the Premier League, in the Serie A and in the Liga. So we decided to come back with a special show to give you some more tips. It has been a very busy week, a very thrilling week as well, I would say, with the Champions League and the Europa League. We've seen so many great games, and also we won some great bets. For example, we had Haaland to score first in Borussia Dortmund against Sevilla on Tuesday, and on Wednesday also we did well against in Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona, as we did both teams to score in the first half. There were some surprises. So, for example, Liverpool did better than we expected, and also Juventus, of course, on Tuesday. They went out, and that is not great news for them and for every Italian fans that supporting Juventus. In the last 3 years, they've gone out against Ajax, Lyon, and now with Porto. So surely teams that a team of the size of Juventus should have defeated. So not a great time for Ronaldo, but not a great time for Messi either, that went out with Barcelona. It looked at one point that they could actually provide another thrilling game when Messi had the penalty, but obviously, missing that penalty did actually end the game in a way for Barcelona, which had to recover a 4-1 defeat in the first leg. If they would have played in the same way they did on Wednesday, surely they could have progress. But nevertheless, Paris Saint-Germain are a very good team and they go through.
Make sure you subscribe to Bet4Y TV as you will be able to access all those exclusive tips and also get notifications when new videos are released. Remember that those tips are not available on our website or on our Twitter feed. You can only find them by watching videos here at Bet4Y TV on YouTube. All you need to do to subscribe is to log in into your YouTube account, click in the link in the post above, and everything is completely free. Also, in the description below, you will find the links that will load the best suggestions in this video directly in your bet slip. In this way, you will save time as you don't have to find those selections in the bookmaker sites. You will ensure to back our tips correctly and also get the best possible odds, as we always look for the bookmakers that have the best price for our tips. Remember though that odds are always subject to change, so make sure you double check them before betting.
But now let's focus on Friday. So on Friday we have a very interesting Premier League match between Newcastle and Aston Villa, two teams that haven't done well in recent weeks, and they definitely need to improve. So we expect this to be a quite interesting match. And then we also have action in Spain as Levante take on Valencia. And in Italy, of course, where we have two games on Friday with Lazio against Crotone and Atalanta against Spezia. So we will provide you a double bet and a bet of the day from our experts here at Bet4Y TV headquarters. And then we will also go to Italy, where our local expert is there to give us tips on the Italian football, the Serie A, the two games that I mentioned before. So there is quite a lot on to go through, and let's start immediately with a bet of the day for Friday, which is Aston Villa to win against Newcastle. So Newcastle, they started quite well the season, and then they slowly went. Things started to get bad for them. Now they are in a bad period of form, and they also have the pressure, because if you look at the situation in the table, Fulham is actually coming back strongly. They've done it in a different way. So they had a first part of the season where they look all over the place. They look already relegated after 5 or 6 games, and then Scott Parker started to work really hard on the team. They're now much more solid, and they won against Liverpool in midweek. So that means that for Steve Bruce's side, they need to start making some points, earning some points, but because they are actually moving and sliding down in the Premier League table. So in the last weekend, probably we've seen the lowest of the top three so far. Sorry, of the Magpies so far, as they played for a goalless draw at West Brom, and that was probably the new low in season for Newcastle. So we do expect them that they will want to desperately improve on Friday. So we expect they will want to get a much needed win Also considering that they are now without a win in the last 4 league games, and they have a game. The next match will be against Brighton, so fellow strugglers Brighton that are also involved in the relegation battle. So next weekend will be a very important match for them. So if they can get a good result against Aston Villa, that would be perfect for them. But we don't think that is going to happen because, I mean, obviously Aston Villa has been struggling without Jack Grealish. That is clear. They have won just once in their last 5 league games and have scored only 2 goals. So without Grealish, they struggle to find that kind of free flowing football that they used to. And also, Grealish is that kind of player where everything goes through him. So it's not surprising that Dean Smith's side is actually not scoring and not creating opportunities and therefore getting positive results as before. Having said that, if you watched the game against Wolves last weekend, which ended in a goalless draw, you could see that they are improving and they missed a lot of opportunities. So against the Newcastle side that are in bad form and under pressure, we expect that they will go and try to take advantage of the situation. So we do expect an aggressive play from them, and there is value in backing them to win this match at even. So that's our bet of the day for Friday. In terms of the double, the first selection of our double also comes from Newcastle against Aston Villa, and we're backing Ollie Watkins to score anytime. So Ollie Watkins has been struggling in front of goals without Grealish as well. Since his injuries, he's been, he hasn't had so many opportunities, and but he was paid 28 millions in the summer, and obviously he has paid back. He has scored 10 goals. And in addition to that, if we look a little bit deeper in the stats, we can see that the former Brentford striker has struck the woodwork 7 times this season, which is higher than any other Premier League player. And also he hit the bar against Wolves last week. So yes, he's getting quite a lot. He hasn't been lucky at all. So we expect him to be motivated to score again. He hasn't been scoring for 5 games. And against a shaky Newcastle defense, we think he will have a lot of opportunities to do so, especially as we do expect Aston Villa to dominate possessions and win this game. So the first selection is Ollie Watkins to score against Newcastle. The second selection of our double is both teams to score in Levante v Valencia, so the La Liga match for Friday. So Valencia has had a lot of financial issues during the summer, and this has been a tough period for them, a tough season for the club. However, they are still in a decent position, and one thing that we can see that they are quite inconsistent. But if we look at the goal market, we can see that Valencia have conceded in 9 of their last 11 trips. So we believe there are opportunities to bet on the goal market. If we go over to Levante, we can see that Levante have seen both teams to score in 16 of the previous 20 games. So again, that means that both teams tend to score frequently, but they do concede as well a lot. And also Levante have conceded in 92% of their matches played at home. So also, if you consider the 7 of the last 8 league games at home, I've seen that both teams to score for Levante. We believe there is value in both teams to score. So this is probably going to be a low scoring draw or something similar, but we believe that both teams will score and will concede. So goals should come from both ends in what is a match between 2 teams that have been very inconsistent. So this double pays around 4-1. So if you bet £10, you get around 48 back, which is a very nice way to start the weekend. Let's hope that comes true. And now let's move on to Italy, as we have more tips in this Friday show. So stay with us as we're going to mainland Europe and Italy with Luca Semproni, that it's our local expert there, that will give us the tips on the Serie A. I can see that Luca is already connected with us. So Luca, that's over to you.
Ciao Simone, benvenuti a tutti gli amici e a tutte le amiche di Betting Tips for You. Oggi vi proponiamo una doppia dal campionato italiano. La prima partita sulla quale vogliamo scommettere è Lazio-Crotone, over 3,5. La Lazio viene nel campionato italiano da 3 sconfitte e 2 vittorie nelle ultime 5 partite. L'ultima partita ha perso 3-1 a Torino contro la Juventus, dopo essere stato in vantaggio, per essere andato in vantaggio a un gol di Correa, ha subito poi la rimonta bianconera e è stata sconfitta 3-1. È in un periodo di flessione e deve vincere, perché comunque deve evitare che si allontani troppo il quarto posto attualmente occupato dalla Roma. La Lazio infatti ha 7 punti con una partita in meno. Il Crotone invece ha ottenuto una vittoria nelle ultime 5 e ha subito 4 sconfitte. La vittoria è proprio quella dell'ultimo turno di campionato, dove è riuscito a battere 4-2 il Torino. Ha cambiato allenatore, Serse Cosmi, che ha dato subito alla squadra comunque un gioco più accorto rispetto a prima, e ecco, ha ottenuto questa importante vittoria col Torino, quindi ci terrà comunque a giocarsela con la Lazio. Rimane però, ecco, la peggior difesa del campionato, il Crotone, quindi ci aspettiamo dei gol. Lazio-Crotone over 3,5. La seconda partita del campionato che prendiamo in esame, sulla quale vogliamo scommettere, è Atalanta-Spezia, anche qui over 3,5, perché l'Atalanta nelle ultime 5 viene da una sconfitta e 4 vittorie. L'ultima partita che ha perso è contro l'Inter, dove ha giocato bene e ha perso solo per 1-0 con un Inter, insomma, che ha giocato dietro, ha giocato una partita di grande attesa, una partita prettamente difensiva. Rimane comunque l'Atalanta il secondo attacco del campionato italiano, veramente una bella squadra, complimenti ancora a mister Gasperini. Lo Spezia invece nelle ultime 5 ha subito 2 sconfitte, ha ottenuto 2 pareggi e una vittoria. Nell'ultima partita ha pareggiato 1-1 con il Benevento. È una squadra anch'essa che gioca un buon calcio, la squadra di mister italiano, che subisce però dei gol. Quindi, ricapitolando, over del Lazio Crotone over 3,5 e Atalanta Spezia over 3,5. Poi una scommessa singola su un marcatore come di consueto. Scommettiamo su Immobile in Lazio Crotone. 14 gol quest'anno, meno dello scorso anno, dove ne ha segnati a fine campionato addirittura 36 ed è stato infatti scarpa d'oro. Nel ricordarvi come al solito di giocare responsabilmente, auguro buon campionato a tutti e ridotti alla linea, Simone.
Thank you very much, Luca, and let's hope that we can get more wins coming from Italy. Luca's been fantastic with the goal scorer, especially in the goal scorer market. He tipped for us lots of winning bets. For instance, this week he tipped Alan to score first against Sevilla, and Alan did score first. So very good. We call him the king of the goal scorer market. So Luca is doing really well with us. So what I want to say as well is that we always back the tips of our experts. We know that they work really hard during the week to figure it out, to crunch the numbers and figure it out what are the best opportunities to bet. And we've seen the results. We see how many bets we won, and therefore we keep betting on our own tips. This gives you probably reassurance as well, because obviously if we put our own money on our tips, it means that we truly believe that the work there is done with great quality, which it doesn't happen frequently on our tipping side. So that is with that I would like to close this show. So I hope that we're gonna have a great Friday. There is a lot of football going on again, so enjoy the football. Good luck with your bets, but most importantly, always remember to gamble responsibly.
Make sure you subscribe to betslip TV, as you will be able to access all those exclusive tips and also get notifications when new videos are released. Remember that those tips are not available on our website or on our Twitter feed. You can only find them by watching videos here at betslip TV on YouTube. All you need to do to subscribe is to log in into your YouTube account, click in the link in the post above, and everything is completely free. Also, in the description below, you will find the links that will load the best suggestions in this video directly in your bet slip. In this way, you will save time, as you don't have to find those selections in the bookmaker sites. You will ensure to back our tips correctly and also get the best possible odds, as we always look for the bookmakers that have the best price for our tips. Remember though that odds are always subject to change, so make sure you double check them before betting.